Hey everyone, this is Dawn and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to part 2. So this is day 6 index card, and this one is going to be a little more labor intensive, but I had the time to do it because I wanted to use the stamp and I knew I was going to color her up, and I'm coloring with alcohol markers is not my strongest forte, but I did go ahead and stamp her out on another index card because we're using index cards, and I did color her up with alcohol markers. I did use a colored pencil for her little teeny red heart there, and I mostly used Spectrum Noir markers. A lot of them I've had for a long time, and I did get these on clearance at Hobby Lobby a few months ago. They were like $1.25, and they have a light, medium, and dark here by Spectrum Noir, so I was happy to have those because I really need to well, get a few new markers because, like I said, some of mine that I go to are dried out just because I'm out here on the craft porch and they are many years old and have been definitely used. So let's see, first step here, I did take my index card and I covered it with this lilac paper, and I just cut it out to a 3x5 and just glued it on. And I'm going to take our little stamped image here, and I am going to use my stamp positioner again. So I went ahead and stamped her out this little part of the stamp positioner. It's a little clear plastic bit. It has a smooth side and a rough side, and I stamped her on the smooth side. Here, this is called a stamp-a-majig. If you're not familiar, I know there's a lot of the platforms, but this is a stamp on a rubber or on a wooden block. So this tool that I've had, and these are definitely probably been around longer, more of an older school tool, but I think they're still around, Stamp-a-majig. And I'm gonna stamp her up pretty well. And I'm gonna go ahead and decide where I want to get her placed on my index card, because and I also stamped Bloom with Grace, which is an Impression Obsession. iostamps.com is the website. Bloom with Grace I've stamped out on this little die cut, which this die cut is also Impression Obsession. This is an Anna White die, so cute. They're just these little tags with these little zigzaggy edges, little deckled edges, and then this is the stamp Bloom with Grace, also both of these Impression Obsession. And I'm gonna this almost seems more of a card front, but that's kind of my background as how I really got started. Way back was stamping and card making, and it's still kind of a go-to. You can probably tell in the creations it's kind of probably how more I roll. I want to do get a little bit more into mixed media, and I dabble a little bit here and there, but I still enjoy a great rubber stamp. I'm going to move her up just a little bit. Let's see. I think that's a good place for her. Now, let me hold this in place. I think she's straight. I'm just having trouble moving around. All right, so the positioner is here on the corner of the plastic, and I can see right where my image is going to go, so I'm going to move that, and now we're going to stamp our image right down into that corner. Now I'm going to give a good hard press here so I get good coverage, definitely where her flowers are and her feet. And I don't want to lift it up real quick either, just to make sure all the ink soaks into the paper. So I want to get a good clean impression. All right, let's see how we did. What am I doing? The CPR stamping. I think that's what Tim Holtz calls it, but it's how I roll. Ah, she's pretty good. I got a little bit of glue blob on my paper earlier, but that's okay. So I've got her there, and then later on I'm gonna pop this down here, the Bloom with Grace. Cute, so cute. All right. So I was gonna pop her up, but I kind of just kind of glue her down, I think. So she's sitting on her steps. Before I do that, well, let's go ahead and glue her on down. I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of ink around to the edges. And I'm probably going to do that on that little banner piece too, our little title. I love that saying, "The Bloom with Grace." I got her on eBay not too long ago. I just thought she was so sweet, sitting there on the steps holding her little flowers. Just kind of remind me of spring and summertime. Okay, I think we've definitely got enough glue on there. So I'm just going to she went on pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and flip her over for some pressure. Perfect. All right, and then I'm going to pull out this really old stamp pad, Stampin' Up! Lavender Lace. And let's see, I cut up these round yellow artist sponges. I get them from Hobby Lobby back in the days to get them from Stampin' Up! And they were come in a circle, and I just cut them up into little wedges and use them as I like. Some folks use makeup sponges or ink applicators or whatever you have. Oh yeah, so I just want to add a little color just to kind of frame the outside here. Whoops, losing my sponge. Okay, got another color on the other side, making sure we're using the right side. Oh, she's so cute. Ever since I got her, I knew I was going to do an index card with her. I was going to do it around day 2, 3, but I knew she was going to be a little more labor intensive. And I like to add a little more color into the corners. Don't ask me why, I just like to concentrate there. Okay, she's got a little bit of a outline now, and I think I'm going to go ahead. Do I want to leave that white? Oh, maybe I do. Let me see, because I'm going to cut this edge off anyways. Let me see, do I want to color it? Nope, I think I'm going to leave it plain white. Nope. Let's go ahead and color it. Why not? Let's add the color. Indecision. Indecisiveness. I'll get there eventually. Okay. And I'm going to cut. Oh yeah, that works. That'll do. I probably like the pop with the cleaner look, but I don't want it to be too plain either, because there's not a whole lot going on around here, and that's okay. Bloom with Grace. I just love this stamp. When I saw it, I was like, oh, that is gorgeous. All right, and then let's see. Oops, I'm knocking the phone. I'm just going to go ahead and trim this piece off. I definitely will have to go ahead and use her on some cards too, because she'll be a lovely card front. All right. Now let's see, what else do I want to use here? All right, so I found some little heart pearl embellishments and a little flower, so I think I'm going to do that. And then I think I'm also going to add some interest to her dress. You know, I have found if you are not the best colorer in the world, which I am not, you can distract the eye with putting a little pattern on the dress. And I'm actually just using a regular old Sharpie ink pen here, and I'm doing little clusters of 3 dots just to give some interest to her dress here, and sometimes just a single dot here and there. And I'm wondering, do I want to use some white dots? Let me see if this pen works. Sometimes I don't. Could use a new white pen probably. I'm going to add a few white dots here and there as well. Cute. Forgot to add some on the bottom, so I'm actually not going to carry the black dots down. And let's see, I found this little vellum flower. I hate covering up our little deckled edge there, but I kind of like that. And then I've got these little hearts. I'm gonna grab, let's see. Oops, a little avalanche. Really need to clean my desk, huh? All right, let's see, I'm trying to grab, I have one of those little gemmy things. Let's see. Hopefully this will go up and place them. Oh yeah, that took that one off right easily. I think I'm gonna, these are the teeniest tiny little hearts. I got these at Joann's. I think they're that Park Lane brand. Cute. I like these little hearts. Now, it would be better if I could actually get them into place. I'm going to use the smaller end to kind of push that over. See if I can get them straight. Okay, I think that's better. Super cute. And then add our little flower here. Yes, let's do that. I'm gonna add a dab of this Fabrifix. I think it'll have a quicker grab. Rather than the art glue. Okay, got a little dab. Let's go ahead and set our little vellum flower. Super cute. And then the last thing I'm gonna do is grab a little bit of sparkle pen, which is right here. Where did I put you? I think I'm going to add just a touch to her little heart right here, and then she's holding a flower in her hand. I decided to make all the little flowers purple. Cute. And I don't think, I'm deciding that I want to add any other glue anywhere else, and I think I'm going to do one other thing, which is put a touch of color on her cheeks. Cute. All right, we're gonna call this, what, day 6? Sunday. Day 6 for our index card challenge. So there she is. And then let's see, here's our day 5. We just completed 2 completely different feels, but 2 index cards I am completely happy with. So thanks so much for coming along and watching. Would love it if you give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you in the next video. So until next time.